Well, hello, fellow travelers, and welcome back. My name is Melissa, and welcome to M&M Cruise Life. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through my port experience to Juneau. I just got back from a 7-day Alaska vacation on the Carnival Splendor, and Juneau was one of my favorite ports to visit. Now, when it comes to excursions, Juneau has a lot to offer. From the Mendenhall Glacier to dog sledding to kayaking to salmon bakes and gold panning, there's definitely a lot to do in this beautiful city. On our last trip to Juneau, we did the gold panning excursion, which was a lot of fun. If you're looking for a family activity, that's a great one. You get to go on a guided tour and they take you to the water to pan for gold, and you even get to take a little sample of gold home with you, which I still have and I often look back on. So I highly recommend that excursion. But for this trip, we decided to tour the city and just take in the sights and do some shopping. So immediately off the ship, and thankfully when we went to Juneau, the weather was fantastic. You're met with beautiful, glistening waters and crisp, clean air. There is a significant incline to get up the ramp to go to where all of the excursions are, but thankfully there's only one ramp. And it really does just drop you off where the meeting points are for most of the excursions. We spent a lot of time at the waterfront, strolling along the docks to really appreciate the city's scenic beauty. It's a working waterfront, so you see a lot of fishing boats, which supply the seafood that you can find in the Juneau restaurants. While on this walking tour, we decided to stop by Tracy's King Crab Shack. It's a popular tourist destination, so we stopped by for some free smells and to check it out, as we didn't get the chance to do that on our last trip. The reason why Tracy's Crab Shack really pulled me in is because its origin story. The business concept started out as a hobby that she was really interested in, and then when she lost her job, she turned it into a full-time career, and then just look what it turned into. So I love the hero's journey stories that are tied to businesses like this. So I encourage you to stop by, support a dream, and try some of the best legs in town. On our next stop, we visited the Gold Belt Tram, which is another popular tourist destination in Juneau. Located in downtown Juneau, it's really close to where you dock. It's a 5-minute ride, which takes you from about 56 feet above sea level through the rainforest, through the mountains, to view the mountaintops, the channel. You could see a bird's eye view of downtown Juneau, Douglas Island. Once you reach the top of the mountain, it drops you off to visit the nature center. You can go hiking, you can go to the theater, you can do a little shopping, and it offers a different view of Juneau and a different experience. Our next stop on our port experience is the Alaska T-shirt company, which did not disappoint. If you are looking for a bargain on t-shirts, I believe I saw a deal where you could get 3 t-shirts for $25. The kids' t-shirts were like $4.99 a piece. They had jewelry and license plates and cups and mugs and jackets and sweaters. And if you are shopping for souvenirs for a lot of members of your family, this is the place to go. You will find something, I guarantee it. When we were done shopping, we stopped off at the Grind Coffee Co., which is located just outside the store. The coffee was really good. So we sipped on that, and then we made our way down the street to the Alaska Fudge Company, where I bought 2 pounds of fudge, which was super yummy. If you're a chocolate lover, I highly recommend the Inside Passage, which is a chocolate peanut butter flavor, and the Klondike No Nut, which is just a milk chocolate. So further on down the road, we came across a small business called Smore and Brew, which is a handcrafted s'more and coffee company, which has an untraditional Alaskan take on a traditional American dessert. They had a s'more called the Muddy Moose on their menu that caught my eye. It's a really cute place. I highly recommend you stop by. It's definitely unique and another fantastic location to pick up a cup of coffee. One of the last places on our trip around Juneau was the Overstreet Park, which is also known as the Whale Park. It's a beach and waterfront park that stretches over a half a mile. It's within walking distance to downtown Juneau as well as the cruise ship docks, so you don't need a shuttle to be able to walk to this park. One of the reasons why this park is such a popular tourist destination is that it includes a humpback whale sculpture and fountain. The sculpture is a sight to behold because it is a full-scale statue of a humpback whale breaching the water and is approximately 25 feet tall, which is huge when you're standing next to it. We sat there for about 30 minutes just taking in the sight. It's located in a beautiful spot. I highly recommend a visit. It's worth it. On our way back to the ship, we stopped by a grassy area towards the front of the boat, and there you could find placards on the deck that talked about the gold mining history, which overlooked the Wings Airway, which is a small little airport of little puddle jumper airplanes flying in and out. There's also a glacier lodge and a restaurant and additional food trucks on that side of the building, and a covered area where you can relax, sit down after walking all day, enjoy some food truck treats, and enjoy the sights. This was overall a very relaxing and enjoyable day. The weather was fantastic, and when we got back on the ship, we grabbed some snacks from the buffet and some drinks, and we found a place to sit on the top deck, and we filmed our departure from the city, which was incredible. The mountaintops, the snow-capped mountaintops, the ocean, the whales, the air. I cannot express how amazing the air smells and feels. It's so revitalizing. And we just sat there and stared at the ocean, which is a lot of what you do on an Alaska cruise. And with that, thank you for taking the time to check out this video. If you like this type of content, please consider subscribing. My goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So consider supporting the channel. I talk about all things family fun and cruising. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.